What is going on, y'all? It's your boy 3G. We're back with another video. And before we start, can you kindly hit that like button and subscribe if you are new to the channel? I definitely appreciate it. So I'm gonna actually give you guys my honest opinion on NBA Live 18. We played the demo. We don't have too much in this demo. We have enough content to really, get a gist of what's gonna make of this game by the time it releases, and really, determine whether or not we want to spend that 40 cash, because it is $40 if you do decide to pre-order it now. By the time the game comes out, if you miss that mark, I think the game is going to be 60 bones. So it's really on you if you want to make that purchase, whether or not it's worth that 40. I think $40 is a clean, safe price, considering the route and direction NBA Live has made and how advanced other games have been compared to NBA Live. But I want to really give you my honest opinions on this. So I've been live streaming this game. I've made videos on this game. I've been telling you guys since E3 that you guys are really going to bang with this game. But there's no doubt in my mind that there are issues. There's issues with this game. I live stream this shit a lot, and you guys are fucking with it. You guys are really out here fucking with it. Even though y'all most of y'all are 2K fans, but y'all still fucking with it. Y'all know I still fuck with my 2K, of course. But y'all are questioning me. You guys are questioning me like, yo, do you really like this game? Yo, this game is really that fun. Can you make a video on this, please? I'm like, you know what? I'm going to address this because there is issues with this game, and I'm not going to be delusional or in denial about it. I'm not going to be that guy. So some of the good things I would like to mention is overall presentation is on point. EA has it on lockdown. I love that they brought First Take to it. I think that's a great addition added to the game, especially if they're doing like a nice career series with it. I love the fact that the customization has been pushed up a bit, has been tweaked, definitely upgraded. I love the fact they added, the player builds as they had previously, but they're a little bit more in depth alongside the character traits and the signature trait that you have. I love that shit. I love the, face scan features, hands down one of the best features added in NBA Live. That is hands down the best face scan feature, period, in a sports game so far. I don't know what's going on with 2K, but NBA Live's face scan feature is by far the best face scan feature we've been introduced to so far. And I'm loving the fitting of the outfits. I love the designers of the clothing that you wear on the streets. I think they have better clothing than 2K. When 2K you go to the park, I think they have better outfits. That's just my opinion. I love how they handle the storefront. I love the fact that they did it by like a crate randomizer. You could purchase some crates as you level up and grind. It gives you a purpose to level up on both the street and the league. I love that iteration added to that game. I love that shit added to the game. One of the things I praise the most about NBA Live is their shot meter this year. I love their shot meter. If it's a contested shot from mid-range or a three-point line, you can see the green light just go away. It fades away. It's more challenging. I love the fact that NBA Live and EA decided, we're going to make it much more challenging for you guys, much more realistic. You can't just be bucketing shots all day. You just can't. You really got to time your shots. You really got to be smart with your shot takes. I love that. I love how the Euro steps are, although they have the ankle breaker, which the animation for ankle breaker looks phenomenal. It really looks embarrassing. It's rewarding as fuck when you break somebody's ankles, and embarrassing as shit when you get your ankles broke. You know what I'm saying? It looks lit. I love how you drive to the basket. I love a lot of the animation they have introduced into the game. But this is where it turns around. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about that's flawed in this game is really the player builds. Although I really love that they have player builds and they try to, add more to it and really tweak that out, I feel like the only reliable player build for your dominance would be a wing defender. The reason why is the lack of options, the lack of depth and mechanics as far as when you're playing defense and offense, trying to make some transitions on the court. That's just my experiences. I've been playing this game like crazy and still have not figured out. And you can say maybe I'm just bad at it, but I've created every player. I've decided to stream it last night with my boy Prophecy, and because he cooked so much with a wing defender, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and make that Kawhi Leonard type of player and realize you can cash threes, you can cash middies, you can drive in, you can dunk, you can do everything. Even though a wing scorer is like a DeMar DeRozan, you're able to do that. You're still not able to perform 100% the same way as a wing defender, which is crazy. Even though it doesn't even matter if you're a wing defender, almost everyone is banging on defense, which blows my mind. So you really have to ask yourself, even though you're only able to get to level 78 or 79, however level you're able to get to, is it really worth it? Because the everyone can play defense in this game. Everyone is able to post up. Everyone's able to stick defense. So it kind of blows my mind that these player builds have signature moves or certain, you know, attributes that are better than others. But I feel like almost all the players are kind of the same. Even when I picked a big man defender, I'm still not able to block the same way as these little dudes, even though I've ranked up his blocking. So, you know, I think maybe they need to tweak that out a bit personally and really try to upgrade that, because player builds are some of the most unique and most important things added into these basketball games that makes people really want to buy it, because they feel like, yo, look at my guy, he can cook. Even though you have the same type of player as me, my guy specializes in this. Another problem, as I said before, is really the lack of depth with these moves and transitions. So although I do love the ankle breaker feature, I feel like to really get somebody to break their ankles, it's always a step back. It's never really, you know, you have like these crazy dynamic move sets, because they don't have too much depth with the dribble moves. It's really the same thing, and it takes a little bit of a while. Now, I've broken so many people's ankles, but it's normally with a step back, and that's like the focus that they made in this game. See, there's not that many options to choose from. I know it's a demo, but from what I've seen, I feel like this is going to be the majority of the game itself. And personally, I wish that they can really make it to where there's so many different options to choose from when dribbling. But when you get to that peak, you're like, all right, what do I do next? You would expect to call a screen pass, a screen play, or to set some transitions all over the court, but there's not that much depth and mechanic in there. So you feel like the AI is constantly on you. That's a bit of a problem in my opinion. Another thing too, because the wing scorers and, you know, the slashers, you know, the positions where it allows you to shoot outside, I feel like those are a bit pointless. Unless you play multiplayer, of course. I think it's better advantages, of course, with your player builds. But if you're playing up against the computer or whatnot, you know, those type of player builds are pointless, because the AI sticks to you, like similar like the Madden magnet when you would tackle, and it doesn't seem like too much AI intelligence. It just seems more like a magnet thing. So it's kind of difficult to really set screens and really trying to get up. Plus, added with that, it makes it seem like this game is based off of driving into the basket. I don't know how, you know, good you guys may think that is, but everything looks like a contact dunk. Everything looks like a contact layup. Some of these layups, some of the player moves, everybody looks like 96 Jordan and Derrick Rose. They be doing these 360 spin layups. They be doing these layups that they run, they jump, and they're able to be in the air for a certain amount of time, and they're able to throw the ball from behind them and make up these layups. Every player build, even my big man, is doing these crazy 360 spin layups. There's not that much options. There's not many options to choose from. And I feel like that's a problem. Almost everyone is like literally the same. Added to that, I feel like everything looks like an and1, and the basketball is probably the main problem. I don't know why the basketball feels and seems like a beach ball when you block your shots, when you overthrow a pass. It seems like it's a beach ball. It has like no weight to it. I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's ball physics. I don't know what's going on. But when you overthrow a pass, you would assume that the ball's gonna now, with its weight, go out of bounds. No, that they still have time to even catch the ball sometimes. That's a problem. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's something that they need to address immediately. I mean, I'm not even going off of their face scan features, because some of their players don't look like themselves, but I'm not even complaining about that. I'm really impressed with how much they've tried to really improve on that. But on the skill set, on mechanics, ball physics, they still need to get that locked on. They need to get that down pat. And I'm only saying this now because they still have a lot of time to fix it. They come out in a month or so, but they still have enough time to really fix these issues. Now, you would probably think, why, if you have this much of an issue, hell no, I ain't gonna buy this game. I actually enjoy this game a lot. I really do enjoy this game a lot. These are some issues that I feel they can tweak out and they can fix. I just hope the right people is able to make these videos for them to see so that they can fix, you know, whether, you know, they're a big influencer or not. I hope they can address this with the team and let them know, listen, you really want this game to be relevant when you have your competition out the same day. You need to address some of these issues, because I love the fact that they have the Drew League. I love the fact that they did the one, the streets, the league. I love all that shit. That's what makes it more unique. That's what gives me a reason to really play live and 2K at the same time, because it's not all about my team, or it ain't all about my career, my park. They have their own unique modes to play from. So I don't mind that, but they need to address some of the technical issues as far as on court. There's a lot of issues with this game, but that's just my opinion. For $40, I would still spend the $40 on this, because I'm having a great time playing it. But that's all I gotta say, y'all. It's your boy 3MG. If you enjoyed this video, slap a thumbs up. If you disagree with anything I said, please let me know in the comment section below. We could talk about it. I put in too many hours in this game to not believe my own shit that there's some issues wrong with this game. I ain't in denial, y'all. But it's your boy 3MG, and I'm out. Peace.
Oh yeah, I told you, the weather's cold, we're getting older. Things even change when it gets colder, but we'll move on just like a mountain. The sun is sky.